Well, hello there and welcome back to the Hull City Fan Central YouTube channel, where transfer news is apparently still going on even though the window's been closed for over a week. Yes, Oscar Estupiñán has completed that loan move that we reported out on earlier in the transfer window. It just announced a few minutes ago, Oscar Estupiñán moves to Brazil on loan. The forward Oscar Estupiñán has joined Esporte Clube Bahia. Definitely not how you pronounce it, I'm very sorry, on a loan for the rest of the season. The Brazilian club have the option to sign the Colombian international on a permanent in the summer. Hopefully that happens, as it seems that Oscar Estupiñán doesn't have an avenue to work himself back into the Hull City squad with the sort of signings, with the way that the club's going, especially with some of the deals that we did later on in the transfer window, with the signings of like No Ohio, with that option to buy that I believe it came with. So it's very interesting to see that he's gone out on loan again. He was recalled just before the deadline of the transfer window with this loan move in mind. Apparently some things were halting up, and then he has now moved out on loan. The Brazilian club, I've already said that, the 27-year-old has scored 14 goals in 42 appearances for the Tigers and spent the first half of the season in France with Ligue 1 outfit FC Metz. Only playing 6 matches, of course. That was alongside Benjamin Tete, of course, no longer a Tiger, but did play for us with Oscar Estupiñán last season. Had a bit of an injury situation going on for a few months. Came back, played 1 game, and then was recalled pretty much instantly afterwards. So interested to see if injuries play a part into whatever happens with the future of Oscar Estupiñán. Be very interested to see where he goes come summer, whether he does manage to find a way back into the Hull City squad, which I don't think Rosinia wants that to happen, because Oscar Estupiñán, although he's a brilliant goal-scoring striker, he doesn't fit into the avenue of play style which Rosinia likes. He likes like a Liam Delap style striker, a No Ohio style striker, but then on the flip side, he likes a little bit more of a different change up striker. So maybe you could see Oscar Estupiñán come in, but I think Rosina does look like he wants to go for a bit more of a pacey striker, a bit more of a striker who has that mobility to push on forwards, can make the run off the last man, but then also can drop back and do a bit of defensive work, a bit of hold up play if needed. Of course, Oscar Estupiñán could do the hold up play, but he couldn't then turn it onto the attack, as we saw last season. And his play style was easily figured out within the first half of the season, which stopped him from scoring even more goals than what he did at the start of the season. Tricolour compete in Campeonato Brasileiro Serie A. Whatever, yeah, I've definitely butchered it, I'm very sorry. The highest national division, and Campeonato Bahia State League, which they have won the record 50 times. So it seems to be going to a very, very strong club. We wish Oscar the best of luck in his time in Brazil. So no further word from Rosina or anyone stating what will happen with Oscar Estupiñán. Interested to see that we're pushing for him to go out on loan rather than having him stay at the Mets, stay at FC Metz, and see if he gets a little bit of game time, but really want him to be pushing out for game time, which seems to be a tactic used to increase his transfer value, increase the selling value that we have for him once the end of the season comes, once summer comes. Say, oh yeah, he's played all of these games just recently, scored all of these goals in the top division in this state in Brazil. He's going to be worth X amount rather than a lower amount if he's at maybe a better club like FC Metz, but doesn't get the increased game time, the increased goals that he would do over in Brazil. So wish him all the best of luck in Brazil. I'm sure that he will go on and score brilliant amount of goals. I'll keep us up to date with all of the loan action, not only on Oscar Estupiñán, I can't say his name, Oscar Estupiñán, but I'll keep up to date on every other loan player as I have been doing. The best way to do that, follow me over on Twitter to get live up to date on everything Hull City, but then also by liking and subscribing on this YouTube channel. You do get live up to date on everything Hull City with all of the news videos, prediction videos. I do have a prediction video coming out later today ahead of Hull City versus Swansea, so you don't want to miss that one. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss that one. And I will see you over there. Up the Tigers. I'm struggling to speak today.